It's like 20 mods in one! OpenBlocks! You'll have fun! You'll laugh! It's a great time. Hello and welcome to OMG Craft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. This is a show that'll teach you how to become a Minecraft expert in no time. It's been a little while since we've taken a look at a mod, and today I have a very, very fun one for you. It's kind of like 20 different mods in one. It's called OpenBlocks, and the idea is that all those little things that you think of while creating mods that don't really quite fit into an overarching mod kind of go into OpenBlocks. So it's a mod full of tiny little things to make your Minecraft experience a lot funner, better, constructive, interesting, creative. It's a whole lot of fun, so let me show off just a few of the things that are in OpenBlocks. So here we are in a little world that I started just to play around with some OpenBlocks, and I have NEI set up to basically only show me the blocks that are in OpenBlocks. So you can see that there's a whole bunch of really different things in here. Let me show off one that you've probably all noticed, which is the hang glider. You've probably seen a lot of people use this one. Basically, once you have it, you can right click it and it equips it on your back here. And if I was to jump, it would allow me to use it as a hang glider, basically. Once it's attached to my back, it's a hang glider. I can hold down Shift and I will go further, but I'll go faster, but I will also descend quicker as well. Looks really, really neat, don't you think? Now this works really well if you have a jetpack, because normally, I'll go ahead and take it off right now, I'm in creative, which is basically like a jetpack. But if you were to add a jetpack, because it doesn't take up any inventory slots, because it doesn't take up a chest piece or anything like that, and I'm flying here, that's why I'm all standing still like this. But if you had a jetpack on your chest, then you can go up really easily, which is kind of all jetpacks are really good for, is going up and down. A lot of them can't do this forward momentum very well, so the hang glider is a really nice addition if you are going to be jetpacking around. And that is made very simply. You can you create a glider wing with a little bit of leather and sticks. There's all sorts of different types of sticks, and then you add those two glider wings together with another stick in between, and you get the hang glider. Another thing that you have probably seen is the elevator block. The elevator block is very, very simple. The recipe is also very simple, just an ender pearl around some wool, and that creates this elevator block. Let me get out of F5 here. Here we go. You can place it in the ground just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and create kind of a tower of these. You don't have to use the elevator block to do this. It's just a thing that I have. Whoops, I didn't mean to break that. I meant to hold down Shift, there we go, just a little bit, and break these ones underneath. When you're standing on the elevator block and you jump upwards, and let me go back into F5, jump up, you teleport to the block above it. And if you hold down Shift, you go to the one below it. Now, this is the end of the chain, so I'm not gonna go any lower because there's no elevator block below me. And when I jump at the top one, I'll just jump because there's no elevator block above that. Now, they do have to be in this line. So let's say if we had an elevator block off to the side, just like that, this won't work. So I can just jump, and it doesn't understand because it needs to be right on top of the other one. And there is a limit of, I think, 16 blocks between the elevator blocks. So if I go up too high, I don't know exactly what I don't remember exactly what the limit is. I'm pretty positive it's 16 blocks. Jump. Oh, no, well, I think that's a lot more than 16 right there. Anyway, super duper convenient. Another really cool thing is that if we search for, let's look for blue, I think lapis lazuli, blue dye. Oh, well, here, let's look for red. Red dye will work just as well. Here we are. You can also color these very, very easily so that they can sort of match the ground. So if you said needed them to be grayer or darker, whatever. That is the elevator block. Let's take a look at the tank. The tank is really, really cool. There's lots of tanks in modded Minecraft. Let me go over here to this sort of open area right here. And this one is very simple. When you put it down, the textures connect. It's very clear and pretty simple. You can see that using the What Am I Looking At mod, you can see that it has 16 millibuckets, or 16,000 millibuckets, which is 16 buckets worth of capacity per block that I put down. I can easily grab something like water or lava here, and then I'll also grab just an empty bucket. Now I'm in creative, but this obviously works if you're not in creative. So we'll go ahead and fill this full of water, and you can see that the bucket that I added gets distributed across all of the tanks. If I add another bucket, this is going to cut it in thirds, so you can see that this one has 7 333 millibuckets, 334, and then 333, and that adds up, what is that, 7 and 22 buckets total. What's also nice is that you can easily add a tank to the side of this. It doesn't have to be in a square. It could be all over the place. It's really a nice and convenient way of adding tanks to the whole contraption. You can also see, if I was to kind of overfill this, and oh man, I have so many here. We're gonna break that there just so that I don't have to place so much water to fill this over. This will overflow into the other tank, which is kind of neat. It won't start taking over. It's just a really nice sort of liquid management in the game. These tanks are great. Now, in order to get stuff out, it's very, very simple. You can come up with an empty bucket, and if I was in game mode 0, it would fill this bucket up. Now, there's a lot of buckets in here, so it didn't move very much when I took that out. It also has this kind of cool effect of it sloshing around in the bottom of the tank. This works with a whole bunch of different liquids, all the modded liquids it'll work with. It'll also work with some cool stuff. Here, let me grab this whoops. I need to be in here. XP grate right here. This is the drain, and this is the shower. And then let me also grab just a little bit of liquid XP. Okay, so let's show this off. I'm going to place this XP drain, which is another part of OpenBlocks, and if I step on top of this, you'll see my XP down there going down rapidly. And it is filling underneath with XP. You can see that this is a liquid XP tank, and it contains liquid XP. If I switch back into game mode 1, we can fill this full of buckets for us here. Now, you could easily just take a bucket and pull the XP out, or there's another nice little feature of OpenBlocks called the XP shower, which I kind of want to show you as well. You throw that onto the bottom or onto this tank. See how the tank does go down slowly? It's an XP shower. It's amazing. I just think that is kind of fun. I love the particles off of it as well. Shower of XP here coming out of this tank. Once the tank runs out, it will stop showering onto you. That's why I wanted to get that so tall up there. You can see that I think I have quite a bit of XP. Yeah, I have 21 now, so we can go stand on this. And oh, you know what? We can't stand on this because the blocks below it are full. So I would need to get up there with some dirt or some extra here. Let's grab some extra tanks here, and do it. And then now, if I put down the drain, it will not take my. There we go. Oh, it looks like it's lagging out. There we are. Now it's taking all of the XP away. So the blocks below it need to have enough room in order for your XP to go in. But anyway, this was all just to show that it works with all sorts of mods in Minecraft. Now finally, I want to show one of my favorite things, and that is the golden egg. Oh, by the way, the tank, the recipe, very simple. Glass panes and some obsidian to get 2 tanks, and these are very, very useful. The XP drain is also very simple. Here it is. A whole bunch of iron bars, and then the XP shower is some iron bars and a little bit of obsidian. Now what I'm about to show off with the golden egg is an egg surrounded in gold, and it is super duper cool. Let's go ahead and throw it onto this block, and basically you give it a little bit of time to warm up and it will start to spin. It's kind of, here, let me also clear out of my inventory. Oh, I never showed the vacuum hopper. Well, okay, we'll show this maybe later. It starts to spin, it's getting up tons of momentum. It's starting to spin so fast it might even look like it's not spinning at all. Oh my gosh. Light is emanating. What could possibly come out of this amazing... Normally blocks like get lifted off the ground too. I'm not seeing that happen, but who cares? Holy crap, it's gonna be a me. It's called a mini-me. And he is a mischievous little jerk. He will pick you up. I can dismount off of him. He'll go around and just cause all sorts of mischief, just like the normal mini-me in the movie Austin Powers, and just be a little nuisance. But oh, look at him. He's so tiny. Oh my gosh, he has 5 little hearts. They're all for me. Oh my gosh, absolutely adorable. This is just a look at a few of the things in OpenBlocks. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to do a full breakdown of all of the blocks in the mod. In fact, I might come back to this. This might be a part 1 to a full series talking about all the blocks in OpenBlocks. They're fun, they're funny, they have all seem to just have a little bit of jokes or a lot of functionality added to them. I really, really love this mod. Also, don't forget that inside of the mod is also a book that explains what a lot of the blocks do, what their functions are, and how to craft them as well. So check out that book if you install the mod as well. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe at youtube.com/OMGcraft. Leave a comment or a like below. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time on OMG Craft. Bye.